name is Sylvester McCoy, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And if you can consider hitting the subscribe button, that is so great for me. If you like independent content on YouTube, or I think YouTube's the only place you can really get it now. But if you like independent content, it's really what we need you to do to help us find an audience. So if you can hit the subscribe button, that's really, really helpful. I am genuinely very, very, very appreciative. And I'm going to show you my appreciation because I give away stuff every week. So I don't know if, when this video is going out. It might be too, but I'll make sure it goes out in time because this has been given away on Sunday, Sunday the 23rd of February. What am I giving away? Doctor Who, The Green Death. It's a special edition, fantastic DVD set to this. If you're not really into, well, of course you're into classic Doctor Who. You're watching a Big Finish review. Okay, so I'm not even going to subscribe. You know what it is. All you need to do to win it is subscribe to the channel. Subscribing being the important part, and I can't really check if you're doing a lot, but please do subscribe. Actually, I bet there is a way of finding out, but I have no idea. And leave the hashtag maggots. You can leave it here, you can leave it on Facebook, you can leave it on Twitter. The description, the instructions are in the video description. And as I said, we do the giveaway and the target zone. That starts about 9 o'clock on Sundays. We talk about that week's episode of Doctor Who, which will be Ascension of the Cybermen. If you're really into the current era of Doctor Who and you don't like people talking badly about it, that may not be a live stream for you because we are really not too pro. Anyway, fine. So if you enter, best of luck. If you don't win, don't worry. We've got so much stuff we're giving away over. It's going to be months of stuff I got to give away now. Okay, so but we're not talking about the current Doctor Who. We are talking about Big Finish. Big Finish's latest release with Sylvester McCoy, the Psychic Circus, and I'm really, 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 really disappointed to not be able to. I just can't recommend this to anyone at all. I'm really sorry. I think it's one of the weakest releases Big Finish has done, which is still, it's like, listen, a weak release of Big Finish gives that for me like a 4 or 5 out of 10. But this is down there with the Hollows of Time, which I thought was terrible. Which I can't remember it. Or Renaissance of the Daleks. That's another. Were they both by Chris Barnamine? I'm not sure. So okay, so the cover for this gets me excited. The cover of this gets me really, really excited. It's got Ian Reddington in it as a chief clown, who was fantastic. He got the Richard Dreyfuss as assumably the first Master, and Chris Jura is Kingpin. I was so excited for this. I love The Greatest Show in Galaxy. I think Greatest Show in the Galaxy is one of my favorite stories. Greatest Show in the Galaxy is perhaps where we really got an idea of what the McCoy era was going to be. That's like, was it Andrew Cartmel? I can't remember where I read this, but it talked about when he took over, he was trying to turn this ship, and because it was so massive, it's like a tanker and takes a long time to turn. So I think it was really this story where he set it in the direction we wanted to go, and I had the right sensibility. And the story itself was a incredible testament of survival because they had the asbestos scare in the studio where they made it. So John Nathan Turner, I think in one of his greatest moments, erected a tent to film it, and it just really worked. So again, I love this story. If you haven't seen it, you really should. But it's about the Psychic Circus, which I always thought was like just a new way of saying psychedelic circus because it was very hippie-ish, and there was basically a bunch of hippie circus acts who were traveling the universe together, and they ended up getting caught on this planet called Seganax, and then being usurped by these ancient alien gods of Ragnarok, all their like what's the word? All the good feeling, all the positivity is corrupted and turned to pure evil. So that's an interesting story. So I thought this was going to be the story of how that happened, of how these people with like these very optimistic and aspirational people. I would have thought Chief Reddington, what's his name again? In Reddington's chief clown. I would love to see his descent from this idealistic clown to like this evil character, the villain that he became. I'd like to see how Endurance Kingpin became deadbeat. I would like to see that. So it seems kind of clear to me that Stephen Wyatt, who is this Stephen Wyatt who wrote this? Let me check. Stephen Wyatt struggled with how he could do a prequel and still involve the Doctor in it, and his solution just didn't work. Because I still don't understand what really happened. I don't know if this was a prequel. I don't know if this is a sequel. I don't know if this is a parallel time. Okay, so the basic plot of it is the Doctor is alone in his TARDIS, and he gets one of the advertising, the junk mail robots that advertise the greatest show in the galaxy, invades the TARDIS, and they've been it's like we go and see their origins on this very repressive planet, and it was on the very repressive planet that one of them starts to hearing messages from the Richard Dreyfuss master, who then directs them for the rest of the story. But my question kept coming up: what's going on and why? Again, I really need to know: is this before the Greatest Show in the Galaxy? Is it after it? Is it parallel to it? I don't understand how it's parallel to it. It seems to be the Master. The Master's influence created an alternate timeline, which they kind of reference. But it's just kind of a mess. I hate to say it. It's a confusing mess. There are good bits about it. Listen, in Reddington, it's always fantastic. He was another villain in Big Finish. Let me just look up on their site, see if I can find out who it is. But his other villain was fantastic. He's got a great vocal quality, and he said because the script was so lightly written for the greatest show in the galaxy, that's why he came up with all this physical act, that big hand gesture thing, and that stuff was fantastic with Alan Ware directing it. I want to watch it again, and so instead he uses because he can't do that because it's audio. He uses his vocal quality, and it's really good. It's just breaks my heart that this is really wasted here. And you can see his the dark influence. They tie in Paradise Towers as well somehow, and it just really doesn't work. And it's really, I think it's a failure on the script editing level. Let me see who was working on this as scripter. Matt Fenton was the scripter. No, Matt Fenton is a really solid writer. I just and also Samuel Clemens was the director of this, and somebody should have got this script. Should not have been made. The script is I just found it very, very confusing, and but beyond that, just not really that satisfying either. I didn't really get Kingpin's journey at all. If he ever became Deadbeat, I'm not sure how it was something to do with him that the drone ended up in the TARDIS in the first place. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I hate it's not. I'm recommending against this one. If you don't have a subscription, this one is one to skip. Normally, I would say it's up to you. If you're into the era, no. If you're into the era, if you like Greatest Show in the Galaxy, I think you should skip this one. But what do you think? My name is Phila Beck, and the Rabbi from Another Planet. If you can consider hitting the subscribe button again. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think. Put your thoughts in the comments. If you're good enough to leave me a comment, I will take my time to read it. I will take the time to read it, and I will respond to you. I'm genuinely very, very grateful of anybody who does that. So thank you very much. And look, is there anything else you want me to review? Let me read. The other thing that really annoyed me about this, I really wanted to be listening to the Mary Shelley Paul McGann stories this week, and I was like, oh no, I really got to listen to this guy. I'm behind, and I got to catch up. But I'm like, it's always disappointing when you could have been listening to something way better. So I'm sorry guys. Listen, the Sylvester McCoy did a great job. The cast did a great job. I think it was probably directed well. The music was all good. It's just the script wasn't ready. The script should needed several new drafts and a kind of brutal pen taken to it. And somebody said, no, this just isn't working, because it didn't work. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents, my thoughts on the matter. My name is Phila Beck, and the Rabbi from Another Planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have yourself a fantastic day.